dokie.
Encode the game, that kind of helps.
So, have I got to keep switching my screens then? Have I not? Have I not? I'm being stupid here. Don't worry.
Had's he here?
I am here. 2
Yeah,
seconds.
I'm just checking you. I was going, oh no, don't tell me I've
worry.
lost him.
No, I'm alright. 2 seconds. Right, I'm just going to connect to the meeting.
Just testing mine to make sure it comes up as a spectator.
Nope.
I think yours is not shown as a spectator ads, by the way. Just so you know.
Yeah, I've just done it. Hold on, I've just put player one. I've put player one as none. That's right, isn't it?
Yeah, make sure they're all set to none.
Oh dear. Right, we shall begin in 2 seconds. Good evening, everyone. Hope you can hear me loud and clear. We are coming tonight from the Week 1 meeting, as we have the Wolverhampton Wolves against the Hastings Dragons, the first round fixture. And joining me this evening is Mr. Alan McNally. Good evening, Alan.
Good evening, Mr. Hartlington. How are we?
Not too bad, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, not too bad. Glad to be back on the
Good
comms
man.
for this season.
Good man, good man. So we have the Wolves, who are coming off the back of that thumping against the Cowboys last week, and we're going to see the Dragons for the first time this season. What are you expecting from tonight's match?
I think it's going to be I'm trying to remember what I put down as a score, but I think I've got it down for Wolves to just nick this one from memory. I think it will be a pretty close meeting from what depending on what the teams are, because I don't actually know what the teams are, but I'm going to predict it'll be a close meeting.
I have actually got some team news. I will wait till it's put on the official spreadsheet. So the other captains don't know each other's team. I don't want to spoil that for them. I'll wait till it's confirmed because I can't see the spreadsheet in the chat at the moment. But we will wait. Obviously, Wolves looking to get another win on the board. Obviously, their first league meeting, and they have Owen at number one this season, wearing the number one race jacket with Sizzler looking to take it off his son, obviously. For the Dragons, we're not too sure of their lineup, obviously. They have Stephen 101 leading the team. And what do you make of the team that Squall's put together, Alan, this season?
Not gonna lie, I wasn't so sure about the team that he put together. But if they can gel as a unit, I don't see any reason why they can't kick on and push for the title. But it's going to be an interesting team, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think it's one of those teams that seems to be stronger maybe at the bottom end. And there's a bit of obviously experience in the team with Squall in there and 101 and Wolfie. And obviously you got the emergence of Cam as well now, who's pushing on to a proper heat leader role as well. So we're just gonna wait to see if we do have the teams shortly. But obviously, we also have a new race format this season with the 1 and 4s coming out in heat number 1 as opposed to the usual 1 and 2s. And we have obviously the 2 reserve races and only 1 nominated heat, which is heat 16 now. So there is 16 heats to every match. So we'll just get confirmation.
Interesting. I just noticed that Shads was in this meeting, so that's going to be interesting to watch him down at the kind of lower end of the team.
I think you might have to pass there because Shads doesn't run for these teams. I think Shads rode the other night.
Just because he's in the. Oh, that's my bad. For some reason, I've just noticed he was in the chat.
And Shads has put, has the stream started? Can't hear anything yet. We have started to stream, but
Mr.
obviously.
Producer, could you check the sound, please? Just a big great
talking
stuff.
to ourselves, I think.
Talking all that, and nobody's heard it.
Yeah, all
there we
good
go.
on Facebook. Yeah, so we have got the teams in now. So I'm just going to run through the teams for you. For the home team, we have number 1 is going to be Owen. Number 2 is JC. Number 3 is Superdip. Number 4 is Bewitcher. Number 5 is Sizzler. And number 6 is Hutty83. So what do you make of the team for the Wolves there, Alan?
That's a pretty tasty looking lineup, I have to say, with that team. It all depends on if Bewitcher turns up tonight, and it also depends on if Hutty can get the better of Reese at reserve, because Reese has been going well at reserve, and I think that'll be a interesting battle in heat number 2, that's for certainty. But apart from that, I reckon that the other riders in that team should be able to do the business.
Yeah, I do agree. Obviously, Wolves are actually unchanged from last week, and I will say I spoke to Hutty earlier today. Obviously, he rode as a guest last night for the Cowboys. He actually had his appendix out on Saturday, Sunday, one of the weekend as well. So I'm presuming he was riding in a bit of pain last night. So hopefully he has a speedy recovery. So that is the home lineup. For the away team, we have number 1 is going to be Stephen 101. Number 2 is Badger Racing. At number 3, we have a guest, the first guest of the season. We have Speedy replacing Wolfie at number 3. Number 4, we have the Captain Squall. At number 5, we have Cam. And at number 6, we have Reese. So again, Alan, what do you make of the Dragons lineup?
I think it's going to be tough for them without Wolfie, that's for certainty. However, I mean, having Badger at number 2, what Badger's going to turn up? Is it going to be the Badger from last season? Or is it going to be the Badger that we've seen in the couple of challenge matches that was hitting almost double figures? That's probably where the crux of this match is going to be is which Badger turns up, and if which Cam turns up actually as well, because Cam had a bit of a hit and miss season last year, so it depends on which two of the Badger and Cam turn up. I reckon for them, but apart from that, I reckon they should put in a decent performance.
Yeah, I do agree. Dragons have definitely got a lot of potential in their team. I think the gates have been chosen. I'm not 100% sure. We'll have to get confirmation from Tank. I believe Wolves are on 1 and 3 in Heat 1, according to the spreadsheet, but we'll have to double check. But we're a few minutes away from Heat number 1. And so I'm going to go the prediction tonight then, Alan. You were predicting the Wolves, did you say, for a couple of points win?
I think, let me just double check what I had it on as. I have, to find it now, I've got Wolves 50, Dragons 46.
So Alan's going for a close one tonight.
What about you, Mr. Hads?
It's a tight one because we haven't seen the Dragons yet, and the Wolves were flying last week. And with the use of the guest, I mean, I know Speed is a more than capable guest as well. To be honest, he actually became the first rider in STS last night to have 8 races in a meeting as well.
Didn't even know that was allowed.
Yeah, it's the 8 rider. You can have obviously your 5 program rides and they're nominated, and you can have a tactical and a rider replacement, which is what Speedy did last night. So he was in actually half the races.
Definitely.
So yeah, he was a bit of a busy boy last, and of course he's teaming up with his brother tonight as well. So we're just getting the confirm. Are we confirming the gates are 1 and 3 for the Wolves in the opening heat? I believe so. So obviously this is the final match of the first week of league fixtures. We have had 2 away wins at the moment. Can the Dragons make it a third? We'll have to wait and see. We've not got too long to wait now. But obviously the Wolves will be wanting to keep up that form of last week, and obviously going unchanged tonight. Maybe that is the reason why. But I was just trying to think if I have any of these riders in my fantasy team, Alan. I'm not too sure if you did one yourself.
I did. I think. I can't think I've got anyone.
I think I actually had Hobnob in mind, and he's not riding, so that's a good start.
That is a very good start. Don't know.
And we've confirmed that Dragons went with gate pattern B in Heat 1, so Wolves get the choice of the gate in Heat 16. Thank you for that, Tank. And we'll be
I had 3 riders racing tonight in in fact 4 of them. Jeez. I've got 4 in my fantasy team from tonight's match.
Oh dear.
Yeah. I've got the guest for the Dragons. I've got JC, I've got Badger, and I've got Reese.
Interesting. Obviously the guests don't count, I don't think. Someone's just put at the bottom.
That's a shame.
So
real shame.
We'll look to see how Speedy gets on tonight in that guest appearance. I think it's been the first time for quite some while that the 2 brothers have rode in the same team. 101 and Speedy, of course. So we're just waiting for heat number 1 to be called. Obviously, me and Alan will be going in the server as well as spectators, so don't be alarmed if there's extra people in that.
According to Squall, guest bookings do count towards the Fantasy League. So that'll be interesting.
So Heat 1 has been called. So over to you, Mr. Allen, for Heat number 1.
So Heat number 1, in blue off gate number 1 will be Bewitcher. In yellow off gate 2 will be Squall. In red off gate 3 will be Owen, and off the outside in green will be Stephen 101. Tasty looking Heat 1, that one I have to say.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm on spectator mode, just confirming. So there we are. I'm just waiting for a server. See who gets in there first. So your thoughts on Heat 1? It's going to be a tight one.
Oh dear.
More speckies than Rider.
Just waiting on 101. Oh, just say his name and he appears.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, don't you start that one as well. So Heat 1 is ready to go as the Wolves take on the Dragons. So it's Owen and Bewitcher against 101 and Squall. So here we go. Different bike choices as well from the two teams. It's a good start. Oh, and that could be an all 4 back straight away. Bewitcher's in the grass on the first corner.
I'd like to see the replay on that one because I don't actually know if there was any contact.
It looked, obviously, it must have been clear to
Must be
the
clear
tank
to the
there.
ref.
He's pulled it
Straight
away.
back.
You can see Bewitcher's aiming out as well from gate 1. That's another good start from Bewitcher. But it's the Dragons who come into the lead. At the end of the first lap, it's 101 in the lead. And he hugs the inside. And his partner Squawk is round the outside. But what a move there from both home riders up the inside. And they're both switching paces again. And it's gone from a 5-1 to the away team to the home team. So that is JC leading with Owen coming around the final 2 bends. Oh, that's a great move. Oh, and it's Bewitcher. Sorry, who gets the win, not JC. That is my bad.
So the result of heat number 1. Oh, on you go.
Go on.
So the result of heat number 1 was a win for the rider in blue, Bewitcher. Second, with a great move on that last bend, was the rider in yellow, Squall, and third was the rider in red, Owen. And that's a 4-2 in heat number 1 to the home side.
Yeah, very good battling there in the first race, especially on that inside on the last corner. Seems to be the one. So a 4-2 to the Wolves in the opening heat. And it's time of 34.9 for Bewitcher. I have no idea if that is a quick time.
It's apparently a new track record.
Yeah, obviously they've all been reset for this season.
So that's the track record to beat in heat number 2, which will be contested by Badger Racing in green off gate 1, JC in red gate 2, Reese 02 in gate 3 in yellow, and Hutty off the outside in gate 4 in blue.
Yeah, So there is the all-important reserve races, which have been added in for this season. Looking at it on from last week's form, you've got a fancy JC in this one.
Yeah, against those three riders, it's probably I fancy this to be a 4-2 to the home, another 4-2 to the home side. I just can't see, given Hutty's experience, he should be beating Reese 02 quite easily. But it just depends which Badger turns up. Could be a 3-all if the right Badger turns up, but you just don't know.
So we're going to find out. So here we go for heat number 2. And that is a good start again from the away team, but the vitamin red JC's up the inside early on. Oh, and that is Hutty has found himself in the grass. With JC leading, and it's actually Reese chasing him down. Reese has now got in the grass and being chased by Badger. So we've got 2 races here. Oh, and actually Hutty stayed on the grass, I believe. So JC looks comfortable out front here. Badger in second place. And it looks like Reese is going to take the 3rd spot with Hutty there on the centre green.
And the result of heat number 2 was a win for the rider in red, JC. Second was the rider in green, Badger Racing. And third, the rider in yellow, Reese 02, with Hutty taking a tumble into the grass. That 3-all makes the scores 7 to the Wolverhampton Wolves, 5 to the Hastings Dragons. And we have a new track record, would you believe it or not? In heat number 2.
That lasted long.
Didn't last long. JC taking the track record in a time of 34.869.
Yeah, so another. I think this might be a regular theme throughout the meeting.
Could be. Going by that, if it's getting quicker, then it'll be interesting to see if anyone can get it under the 34.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not too sure what a decent time is on the track. Looking at the chat, they're saying that these are pretty quick times. So we'll have to wait and see. Hutty may be feeling the effects of that injury, but we'll have to wait and see how he gets on with the rest of the night. As heat number 3 is approaching. And this is a big one. There's number 3s and 5s, so basically it's potentially the 2nd and 3rd heat leaders coming up against each other in this one.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a terrific race no matter what happens. I kind of fear for Super Dippy on this one, I have to say. Given the pairing for the away team, it's not going to be easy for Dip. But I'm sure he'll be able to do something. So the lineup for heat number 3 in green off gate number 1 is the Guest Speedy. In red off gate 2 we've got Stupadip. In yellow off gate 3 is Cam. And off the outside in gate 4 is Sizzler, the skipper of the Wolves.
Yeah. So we've had the one skipper out in heat 1, Squall, who with his 2nd place. Can Sizzler go one better in heat 3? So we're just waiting on Speedy
will be looking to do one better than what his brother did in heat number 1.
Yeah.
Who finished in last place in heat number 1, so we're looking to finish better than last place.
Yeah.
For the family bragging rights.
Most definitely. And here we go then with heat number 3. We all seem to be on the purple bar this time. Light blue bike for the vitamin red Super Dip, and that is Sizzler coming right round the outside of a lot of them. But Super Dip just nudges them all aside and leads the race now. And the Wolves on a 5-1 coming into lap number 3. Super Dip and Sizzler both on the outside there, and diving up the inside there is Sizzler. Now being chased by Cam in second place, Super Dip in third, and Speedy is tailed off. Oh, and we've lost Super Dip there on the last bend. That is unfortunate.
I was a bit unlucky there for old Super Dip. He was going so well and then just lost it in the last bend. But the result of heat number 3 was a win for the rider in blue, Sizzler. Second was the rider in yellow, Cam, and third was the rider in green, Speedy, with Super Dip at the back. Another 3 all makes the scores 10 points to 8 after 3 heats.
And did we get a new track record? Yes.
Yes, we did, in a time of 34.748.
So 3 races, and the time has got quicker in every one.
3 races, 3 track records.
Yeah, not bad at all. Sizzler looked very quick there on that outside run. So good win for the skipper. As we move on to almost heat number 4. And it's going to be a close one by the looks of this one, Alan.
Yeah, it is actually, to be fair. Given how bad you went in Heat 2, this one could go anyway with the 4 riders, but I reckon this could be quite tasty, this one. And this one sees Badger Racing in yellow off gate 1, JC in blue gate 2, Stephen 101 in green gate 3, and off gate 4 in red is Owen. Can he take the track record off his father?
We'll have to wait and see. JC got it in Heat 2. Maybe he can get it in Heat 4. We'll have to wait and see.
Oh yeah, well that's true. Or maybe one of the Dragons could take the track record off the Wolves.
You never know. It's going to be another interesting heat here. 101. Be hoping to do better than his first heat. So here we go with heat number 4. And again on that outside, he's Owen on that purple bike. And that's a good start. And right up the inside there is JC in blue. And he's being chased and overtaken now by Stephen 101, who leads. And it's all getting a bit close there on bends 2. That's the Dragons on a 5-1, but coming through up the inside there is Owen to mount a challenge now. And a bit of a boost off his teammate there. And it's still a Dragons 5-1 as we go into the last lap. Outside is 101, inside is Badger. Oh, and Badger's found the grass this time.
The result of heat number 4 was a win for the rider in green, Stephen 101. Second to the rider in red, Owen, and third to the rider in blue, JC. Another 3 all makes the scores 13 to the Wolves, 11 to the Dragons. And you'll be glad to know we didn't get a track record in this one. The track record remains with Sizzler from heat number 3.
Right, yeah. Another last bend and another rider in the grass. So it seems to be a trend at the moment.
It does to be. That's the last couple of heats that's happened now. Not quite sure if there's everyone trying to go for the same line. It's just not happening.
Yeah, I think looking at it, the inside is the way to go, especially on lap number 4, to just try and get those wheels in line. But it looks like you can easily get knocked off it as well. So it's going to be some good battles going into bend 3 and 4 of these last laps.
Just awaiting heat number 5 to be called.
There we go.
And just like that. So in heat number 5, we have Squall in yellow off gate number 1. We've got Bewitcher in blue, gate 2. Speedy in green, gate 3. And Super Dip in red off gate number 4. Super Dip will be looking to bounce back in this one, I think.
Yeah, unfortunately, obviously, he found the grass in his first one. And so did Bewitcher on the first turn before the rerun. So, again, and looks another competitive race here.
To be fair, I think a lot of the races in this meeting will be quite competitive.
Yeah,
Two very good looking lineups.
Especially on this little tight track as well. You just got to be brave, I think, into those corners. As heat number 5. Here we go. Again, bog choice blue for the Router in red. This time Super Dip. Bewitcher's hugging that inside and Super Dip's around the outside. And it's a 5-1 at the moment to the Wolves. But the Dragons straight back in the mix. And now they're on a 5-1. And the rider in green there is Speedy who leads. And we've lost Bewitcher to the grass this time. And we still have Speedy with a win there, and it's a 5-1 to the Dragons.
And the result of heat number 5 was a win for the rider in green, Speedy. Second was the rider in yellow, Mr. Squall. And third was the rider in red, Super Dip. A 5-1 to the Dragons. I'm just getting the score. Sorry, I've lost the spreadsheet, which is not good. Once it loads. Technical. There we go. So that 5-1 to the Dragons makes the scores 14 to the Wolves, 16 to the Dragons after 5 heats. And that race was won in a time of 34.942.
Yeah, a good win for Speedy there. And again, we saw a rider in the grass on that bend 3 and 4. So it seems we've had more riders in that on that bend with the picnics in this meeting so far.
If only they'd put a snack van in that grass, there'd be a queue going at this rate.
Maybe that's where Wolfie is. He's already there.
Yeah, well, maybe Wolfie's got his snack van out. D&D Media snack van.
You never know. Well, again, another close race there. Interesting that some of the home riders using the light blue bike and the away team look mostly to be on purple. Just a pork sandwich will do, Tank, to be fair.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. So the lineup for heat number 6 in yellow off gate 1 is Reese 02. Gate 2 in blue is Hutty 83. Gate 3 in green is Cam, and off the outside in red is Sizzler.
Yeah, I think we could see 2 races in one here.
I think you'll have a battle of Hutty and Reese at the back, and then Sizzler and Cam at the front. I just wonder whether Sizzler will be going to break his own track record.
Yeah, I think at the moment, I think he'll just be looking for a heat advantage to get back level. Let's see how Hutty gets on in this one. So here we go with heat number 6. And I believe Alan was disconnected there.
Oh no. I can see the rest.
There we go. And again, it's all for that inside and 2 on the outside. And that is Cam. And up the inside there is Stizzler. And they're switching inside and out. And Hutty there definitely in the mix in this one. Hutty pins in that inside and Cam's blocking Sizzler's run right around the outside. And it's a 3-all at the moment. With Sizzler chasing Cam. And Hutty just going a little bit backwards there, but he nips right back up in front of Reese. And Reese has got him there. And what a move that was from Reese. Oh. Did he get him? He did indeed.
He did. What a ride from young Reese there. Great result that is for the Dragons in that one. That's another 5-1 in heat number 6. And that was won by the rider in green, Cam, with second going to Riso 2 in yellow water ride. That was from that man. And third place going to Sizzler with Hutty at the back. A 5-1 to the Dragons. Makes the scores 15 to the Wolves, 21 to the Dragons. Cracking last bend there from Reese to go from, third place to last? Third place, last to second, even.
Yeah, great move. Not guilty, sis, not guilty. So a 5 on there. Second 5-1 for the Dragons. And I believe that is tactical substitution territory for Wolves now. They are 6 down. I believe it's still 6 points. But I can't see Owen or JC being replaced, to be fair, in heat 7. Yeah. So if we do quit, one of us does get disconnected from the server, we won't be joining back until the end of the race.
Westy, I think, got disconnected.
Yeah. So we're almost at the halfway point already.
It's been a cracking match so far.
The Dragons with a 6-point lead after 6 heats. And just the 2 last places at the moment for the visitors. And they were in the heat number 1 and heat number 4. So there we go. Heat 7 looks to be ready.
So the lineup for heat number 7 sees JC in blue off gate 1, Squall in yellow off gate 2, Owen in red gate 3, and Speedy in green gate 4. Can Owen do better than his dad did in the last race? Not to chuck away a 5-1?
Yeah, I don't think it was more chucking away. I think it was a great pass there up the inside from Reese, to be honest. I don't think there was a lot he could have done.
That's true, to be fair. Sorry, I was harsh on Siz there. To be fair, I was a bit harsh on him.
Somebody who just come back to the game, that's going to do his confidence the world of good.
Yeah, it is. I'm sure the Dragons team will be happy with that one.
Yeah, most definitely. So obviously, without David, no fear tonight. As we move on to heat number 7. That's a good start from Speedy from the outside, and he joins Squall for the 5-1. Owen up the inside there now into second place, giving chase, and it's JC tailed off at the back. Squall putting the pressure on here on Owen. He doesn't seem to be making ground to Speedy. Putting that inside, and Squall's up the inside there going into the last lap. And it could be another Dragons 5-1 here. And it is indeed.
And heat number 7 was a win for the rider in green, Speedy. Second place to the rider in yellow, Squall. And third to the rider in red, Owen. Another 5-1 to the Dragons. Makes the scores 26 to the Dragons, 16 to the Wolves. And we have a new track record, which goes to Speedy in a time of 34.596.
Yeah, that is definitely very fast there. Almost 2 tenths off the previous record in heat number 3 by Sizzler. And
A question for the Wolves says, where do you play your tactical substitute?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't think it'll be in this
one. You could take Dip out because he's only really scored 1. Or do you save it for heat 9 and take out Hattie?
Yeah, I'm thinking it possibly heat 10, but
heat 10. Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, sorry, heat 9. Sorry.
I was going to say heat 10.
Getting ahead of myself there.
Poor JC Aaron getting sacrificed.
We'll have to wait and see. I don't think Bewitches rode pretty well. Obviously, he ended up in the grass in his last one, which was unfortunate. So I don't think we'll see any changes here. But 3 5-1s in a row from the Dragons has given them a 10-point lead.
Well, heat 8 has been called. Doesn't look like there's been a change in heat number 8. Which means Super Dip has managed to retain his place. So the lineup for heat number 8 sees Bewitcher go in blue gate number 1. In green off gate 2 we have Cam. In red off gate 3 is Super Dip. And off the outside in yellow is Reese 02.
Yeah, Reese obviously be looking to get another 5-1 here with Cam. But I'm going to go for I think I might go for a heat advantage here for the Wolves, maybe.
I don't know. Cam's been going pretty good, to be fair. I reckon this could be a 3-all.
Yeah, we got.
But then again, tough because Reese has been going well as well.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm gonna say 3-all. I think Super Dip with his experience just gets the better of Reese. But we'll wait and see.
Yeah, definitely. So here we go. Heat number 8. Again, we have Super Dip on that light blue bike. And he goes right round the outside there, Super Dip. And he leads going into lap number 2. With Cam giving chase. Reese in third, and Reese has just got overtook there by Bewitcher, who hugs that inside line, looking to join Super Dip out front. And now Cam's and the glass. And it's a 5-1 to Wolves at the moment. And Cam has pulled up there on the centre green. And it's a 5-1 to the Wolves.
Yep, and the heat result of heat number 8 was a win for the rider in red, Super Dip. Second place, his teammate in blue, Bewitcher. And third in yellow was Reese 02 with Cam packing up at the back. 5-1 to the Wolves this time. Makes the score Wolves 21, Dragons 27. So they are still within that tactical territory, which means they would be able to bring someone in for Hutty, should they wish to, in heat number 9.
Yeah, I believe you might see that.
Could see... Ooh. Sizzler?
See maybe Owen coming in to join Sizzler here.
Yeah. Oh, Sizzler's already in it. Should have read the programme.
I'm saying nothing. That's why I've got it printed in front of me.
I've got it on my phone in front of me, but still didn't read the screen that said Sizzler was in red. Oh dear.
So
That's an interesting choice.
we do have a change.
So in red off gate 1 will be Sizzler. In yellow off gate 2 will be Badger Racing. In blue off gate 3 will be JC. And in green off gate 4 will be Stephen 101. I don't think any of us predicted JC to come in.
Yeah, so JC is in this heat, so we'll be having 2 on the trot because he'll also be out in the next one.
Maybe Sizzler decided he didn't want to ride with his son.
Possibly, yeah. And that's a good point there from Skyrider. Wolfie not riding against Wolves. And didn't notice that one before.
That's true. Maybe he made a deal with Sis that he wouldn't ride against him.
I don't know, after last season, I'm saying nothing. But there we go. So JC in blue in this one, in place of Hutty. Again, the outside on that light blue bike this time is 101. That looks to be a rerun there, yeah. Pulled straight back. So a rerun will be heat number 9. Take 2. Once again, the riders on the inside gates aiming out. It's a great start. But it's actually Badger who's got himself in front. And 101 looking to join him. Which JC on the outside. Going around 101 and it's Badger who leads. But he's left himself open there and JC takes the lead, but back comes Badger here. And JC pinning that inside line.
Ooh.
Oh, we've lost Sizzler there. That is unfortunate. JC and the Dragons are racing each other there for the points.
Great race
Good
there
ride
from
from JC.
Yeah, great race from JC out front. And that heat was won by JC with Badger Racing in second, Stephen 101 in third, and Sizzler packing up at the back. A 3-all makes the scores 24 to the Wolves, 30 to the Dragons. I think that might have been the tactical substitute worked. If only the actual rider in the race managed to finish as well, would have been better.
Yeah, definitely. Unlucky there for Sizzler. Again, that's what, the third or fourth time we've seen somebody in the grass on that corner, but that was a great time as well from JC. 34.6.
34.634. Yeah, not a bad time. Wonder if the referee will give JC some extra time, having 2 on the bounce.
Yeah, definitely. As he's on the outside gate, I believe, in the next one. So we're looking to use that same kind of that run.
Very generous of your referee. 2 seconds, extra 2 seconds.
Oh dear.
So the lineup for heat number 10, we'll see Cam going off gate 1 in green. Owen will go off gate 2 in red. Reese 02 will go off gate 3 in yellow. And JC back out again in blue off gate number 4.
Yeah. So the Wolves will be looking for that heat advantage. Yeah, Cam obviously be looking to do better than last time. As just 6 points separate the teams going into heat number 10. Well, as all voters are ready. Here we go, all riders on the same bike this time. And that is a good start there for the rider in red, Owen. JC coming around the outside. Owen's got caught up there in a bit of traffic, and JC again nailing that outside line. Just took his foot off the gas there, and he leads with the Dragons now in second and third with Owen at the back. JC looking comfortable out front here. The outside to win line definitely working. What a move that is from Owen on the last corner. What a ride there.
Yeah, great stuff from Owen on that last corner, and that turns what would have been a 3-3 into a 4-2 to the home side, with JC the winner, Cam in second, Owen third, and Reese on 02, who very nearly had that third spot until Owen got up the inside of him on the last bend. And that 4-2 now means that the scores are 28 to the Wolves, 32 to the Dragons, just 4 points in it, going into heat number 11. And that was won in a time, I do believe, of 34.938.
Yeah. Another good ride there from JC. 2 wins on the trot. And could be a crucial point come the end of the match, that one. With Owen nicking the third spot from Reese. So we have 6 races to go. Just 4 points now separating the teams. As this one looks a very important race for both sides.
Yep, so the lineup for heat number 11. We'll see Stephen 101 off gate 1 in green. Super Dip will come off gate 2 in red. Badger Racing will come off gate 3 in yellow, and off gate 4 in blue will be Bewitcher.
Yeah, that pairing of Dip and Bewitcher obviously got the 5-1 last time out. Badgers look pretty quick when he's in front as well. So it'll be interesting to see what 101 can do here from the inside. As we have just waiting for one more rider in the server. I believe is 101 maybe.
Is this a Stephen special where they just turn up last second?
And to be fair, Stefan, I don't think Stefan got called once for 2 minutes last night, which was, I think, a first.
Will 101 get in time is the question.
I think it's 101 anyway. I can see
It's either
Badger and Dip
101
there.
or
Bewitcher.
Bewitcher. It's one of the two.
There
It is
we
101.
go. So heat number 11. Wolves 28, Dragons 32. Again, the inside riders both on that light blue bike. That's a great start from Super Dip, and his partner Bewitcher comes to join him. And that's a 5-1 to the Wolves at the moment. 101's giving chase with Badger tucked in behind. That's a great move from 101 there, just to move over Super Dip, and now he's looking to chase down Bewitcher, and Badger has now come into third place, and that's a great move by Badger there, and that's going to be 3-all.
And that result for heat number 11 was a win for the rider in blue, Bewitcher. Second place in green was Stephen 101, and third in yellow, Badger Racing. 3-all. Now maketh the scores. Just double check. Right, I've forgotten what the score was. That 3-all makes the scores 32 points to 35. Going into heat number, 31, 35, I've miscounted.
31-35, yeah.
Oops. Can tell maths is not my strong point. 31, 35, not 32.
Yeah. That was a pretty quick time as well there from Bewitcher.
Yeah, one of the fastest times of the night, I think.
Yeah.
Not far off the track record, actually.
Not too far.
Less than 100th of a second off it, actually.
So very good ride from Bewitcher there, but Super Dip, unfortunately, at the back there for the Wolves. So the next two races could definitely be key here, because we have Hutty will be in back-to-back heats for the Wolves.
Yep, and heat 12, we'll see Speedy going in green off gate 1, Sizzler in red gate 2, Squall in yellow gate 3, and Hutty in blue gate number 4.
Yeah.
Like you say, crucial heats these next two for Hutty.
Yeah, definitely. We're looking to get in the points for sure. It's going to be a tough one here if you can keep yourself busy and make a good gate, and just maybe block the Dragons and let Sizzler get clear. And 101 there saying in the chat that he has over practiced this track.
You can always either under practice or over practice, never get it quite right, never manage to balance it.
Yeah. And then you've got a Craig, 15 minutes for Craig, and then you've got Stefan doing like 2 hours. So, yeah, make of that what you will. as we are heat number 12. All the riders are aiming out. Dizzer giving chase to Speedy. Squall's got up the inside of Putty, and Putty just getting a little bit locked up there in bends 1 and 2. The Sizzler is giving great chase now. Speedy out front. Speedy just hugging that inside line. And Speedy looks like he's got this one. And Putty lost Putty in the grass there at the end of the race.
And the result of heat number 12 was a win for the rider in green, Mr. Speedy. Second place was the rider in red, Sizzler, with Squall in yellow in third. Hutty packing up again at the back. And that 4-2 now makes the scores 33 to the Wolves, 39 to the Dragons. And I can tell you there is a new track record. Speedy has broke his own track record in heat number 12 from previously being 34.596 to 34.496, a whole 1/100th of a second off his track record in heat number 12.
Bang on 100th. So
well done to you, Speedy.
Well done, Speedy. And a third win in a row. So we have the second reserve race of the meeting. And this one looks like it could be a match winner, depending on the result. The Wolves obviously be looking to get back a heat advantage in this one, but Badger and Reese have looked pretty quick tonight. As we have 4 heats remaining of the meeting. As you say, Dragons lead by 39 points to 33.
And heat 13, we'll see Hutty in blue off gate 1, Riso 2 in yellow gate 2, JC in red from gate 3, and Badger in green from gate 4. I'm sure Hutty will be looking to score some points after not having scored in his last 3 outings. So we shall wait to see what the boys can do.
So we are ready for heat number 13. As all eyes on JC here on gate number 3 for me. Oh, and that could be, yeah, that is another rerun.
Another one.
Putty this time. Finding the grass. One of those tracks, unfortunately. So take 2 of heat number 13. That's a great start from Reese and the Dragons. Leading with Badger Racing and JC. Second and third with Putty. And Reese there. Just getting up the inside. Give the Dragons another advantage. And JC chasing down Badger. And Putty's got the better of Reese now in third. And that is a great pass there again by Reese. On bend number 4.
And that result for heat number 12 was a win for the rider 13 was a win for the rider in green, Badger Racing. Second was a rider in red, JC. And third, after another beautiful pass on Hutty in the last bend again, was Reese in yellow, with Hutty at the back in blue. 4-2 to the Dragons now makes the scores. 4-2 to the Dragons. It makes scores 35 to the Wolves. 43 to the Dragons after heat number 13.
Yeah. So we have 3 races to go. And an 8-point lead for the Dragons. As definitely all the big guns in the next 3 heats for sure. I'll let you answer that one, Alan.
I was just checking something was. I'm going to be honest, I have no idea where that came from.
Oh dear.
I'm trying to work out what Hobnob means by the 4-0. I can see 3, but I don't know where he gets the 4-0. Anyway, on to heat 14, which is in red off gate number 1 will be Owen. In green off gate 2 will be Speedy. In blue off gate 3 will be Bewitcher, and Cam in yellow off gate number 4.
Yep, so Cam and Speedy. For the away side, Owen and Bewitcher. For the home side, as we're almost ready for heat number 14. Owen will be looking for that heat win in this one. From gate number 1. So here we go. With heat number 14. Wolves 35, Dragons 43. It's a good start again by the away side.
Oh!
And we have lost Bewitcher. And can't see because Bewitcher is obviously at the back. I can't see what's going on at the front here.
We've lost Owen as well at the front. Looks like it could be a 5-0.
The 5-1 as Owen and Bewitcher are continuing. That is unfortunate for the Wolves.
And the result of heat number 14, a dramatic heat 14, was a win for the rider in yellow, Cam. Second was the rider in green, Speedy. And third was the rider in red, Owen, with Bewitcher at the back. 5-1 to the Dragons, makes the score 48 to the Dragons, 36 to Wolves. And I can tell you, Cam has stolen the track record from Mr. Speedy in a time of 34.415.
Yeah, so again,
well done to you, Cam.
Track record, and that 5-1 does actually give the win to the Dragons. With 2 heats remaining.
It does actually. I was counting there. I'm going, does it? It does.
And unfortunate for the Wolves there. looking to both find the grass in the same heat. Definitely that tricky track, and for the first time, obviously, we've seen it this season.
Really need two Wolves 5-1s here just to get the close scoreline.
Yeah, obviously there is more. If you win by over 7 points, 6 or 7 points, you get 4 league points. But if it's less, you only get 3. So obviously the Wolves will still be looking to limit the Dragons. Yeah. As all orders are almost in the server already.
Oops.
It's an abacus we need, I think, not a calculator.
An abacus and a bottle of water, apparently. Mr. Wolfie, if you're watching, let us know how the budget is.
No comment. Yeah.
So it's
we are
Super
ready
Dip in Red Gate 1, Stephen 101 in Green Gate 2, Sizzler in Blue Gate 3, and Squall in Yellow Gate 4. So yes, quite right, all the S's in this one. Who will be the greatest S of them all at the end of this race?
Even start there, and we're looking at the rider in blue, Sizzler going around the board, but he's getting blocked there by the Dragons, and switches back, and then he's chasing down Stephen 101 and Squall in third place with Super Dip at the back. This is great pressure by Sizzler. He's just nicked 101 out the way, and Squall now getting involved. And Super Dip out of nowhere has taken Squall as well.
And the result of heat number 15 was a win for the rider in green, Stephen 101. Second was the rider in blue, Mr. Sizzler, and third in red was Super Dip. A 3-all makes the scores 39 to the Wolves, 51 to the Dragons. And the answer to my question of who will be the best S out of that race, well, it was clearly Stephen 101.
Yeah. A good win for Stephen 101. I'm just in JC's comment there about a dictionary. Oh dear. Let's not go. Let's not get started on that.
Nope.
So,
I mean, Speedy, I don't want to like start that, but then you could argue for the referee because his name begins with an S and any other S riders that aren't in the match. So let's just leave it there.
Yeah. As Squire starts typing as well, so there's another one. So we're just gonna run
Shads
through.
Hasn't piped up as well.
Yeah, Shads has probably gone to sleep now with his Horlicks, hasn't he?
Probably. He's getting to that age.
So apparently, Alan, you've got the only person to get a correct score in the prediction league so far, according to Skyrider. I don't know which one that was.
No way I've got it. How have I got it again?
Obviously, it wasn't this meeting. Yeah, Shads is still here. So
I think it's
just
the only one.
Okay. Oh, it was alright. It was Spartans as well.
Yeah.
Well, the looks of it.
I backed my own team. That's the right thing to do. Back your own team to win big, and it pays off.
Oh dear me. So we are going to run through the scores just quickly before the nominated heats are called. So we have Owen on 6 points. We have JC on 12 plus 1. Super Dip on 5 plus 1. Bewitcher 8 plus 1. Sizzler on 8. And Hutty failing to score. And for the Dragons, we have Stephen 101 on 9 plus 1. We have Badger on 8 plus 1. We have Speedy on 12 plus 2. Squall on 7 plus 2. Cam on 10. And Reese on 5 plus 2. So, a very good guest appearance for Speedy.
Yeah, I'm sure Squall will be happy with that. Question is, does he give him heat number 16? Or does he give
Yeah,
it to two home riders?
I think Cam will obviously be itching to come out in 16, but I can maybe
Even
see the
101?
brothers coming out here together, maybe. Who knows?
Just waiting to see.
I think for the house, I think you got to go JC, maybe.
It's got to be JC and Sizzler.
And either Sizzler or Bewitcher, maybe.
Yeah, I can't see it being Owen. Then
So
again, seeing if you lost by so much, do you give Hutty the chance?
So we can confirm that Sizzler will be in red and JC will be in blue. And we're just waiting for.
I've got the full lineup here. So in green off gate 1 is Cam. In red off gate 2 will be Sizzler. In yellow off gate 3 is the guest Speedy. And off gate 4 in blue is JC.
There we go. So Sizzler and JC teaming up against Cam and Speedy, who got a 5-1 last time out in Heat 14. So 3 meetings complete. Almost complete. Week number 1 of this new season and 3 away victories. So just waiting on the nominated heat to be called. And there we go. So heat number 16 is upon us, Mr. Allen. I believe Alan may have got in the server. Yeah, Alan's got in as a rider there. So we do have Cam on gate 1 in green, Sizzler on gate 2 in red, Speedy gate 3 in yellow, and JC gate 4 in blue. So here we go. The final heat of the night. That's a great start. No rider in red. Sizzler hooking that inside and blocking Speedy. Goes right round a lot of them there, Sizzler. This is great battling from the Dragons. And as Speedy hits the front, it's currently a 3-3. Sizzler going inside for the blocking. JC going outside. And that is going to be 3-all. So that was a win for Speedy. I'm not sure if Alan is still with us. He may have run off. But that was a 3-3 to finish the meeting. And a win for Speedy. Second was Sizzler and third was JC. So that is a final score of the Wolverhampton Wolves 42, the Hastings Dragons 54. And if Alan is still, yeah, Alan is still here. So we will run you through the scorers very quickly to finish off the meeting. So for the home team, there he is.
There we go.
Alan is back. So Alan, what do you make of that? The Dragons coming away with all the points there.
I didn't expect it to be that big a win, but fair play. I think their guest choice and Speedy definitely helped them. Would Wolfie have got the same amount of points? It's hard to say, possibly, but I think Squall's done amazingly to pick that choice of guest. I think he's got to be happy with his reserve. Reese getting 5 paid 7, that's some doing over Hutty with that experience. But yeah, I think it's a good result all round for the Dragons. Wolves will be a little bit disappointed losing on their home track, but I'm sure they'll be putting some more laps in to try and not let that happen again.
Yeah, definitely. So it's weird to see 3 away victories to start the season, but that's what we have. And these new tracks definitely throwing up some new lines for sure. And Speedy definitely liking this one. So we are going to run you through the scores quickly. For the home side, the Wolverhampton Wolves owing 6 points. JC 13 plus 2 from 7 rides. Super Dip 5 plus 1. Bewitcher 8 plus 1. Sizzler 10. And Hutty failing to score. And for the Dragons, Stephen 101 9 plus 1. Badger 8 plus 1. As you said, Alan Speedy 15 plus 2. Great choice of guess there. Squall 7 plus 2. Cam 10. And Reese 5 plus 2. And we also have to thank Mr. Westy Boy for allowing us to stream again this evening. Much appreciated.
Yep. Thank you,
So,
Mr. Director.
I'm going to ask you for your rider of the night, Alan. I think I know what you're going to say, but
My rider of the night, and what should be Shad's rider of the week, otherwise it's an absolute disgrace, should be Speedy. So Shad, if you're listening, if you do not pick Speedy, then there's a problem. To go by that scoreline, that it should be speedy.
Did you see the score last night, Alan?
Well, okay, I didn't actually see the scorecard, but then again, Hads could be up there. It's a 50-50.
Anyway, we'll leave that till
Yeah, there
Friday.
you go. We'll leave that till Friday. Shads can have that headache. If it's not one of those two Shads, there's a problem.
Anyway, yeah, that is definitely a great guest for the Dragons. 15 plus 2 from Speedy. Great night work for him. Obviously, JC top scoring for the Wolves. 13 plus 2. Very good score. But it's a win for the Dragons to round off the first week of racing. 54 points to 42. As always, the podcast will be going out on Saturday evening at 8 o'clock. You join myself, Shads, Chester, and producer Tank this Friday for all the reaction to the opening week of the season and obviously the previews for next week and the all-important BGP and SCS draws along with the wildcard announcement on Friday. So tune in on Saturday night to find out who that will be. So I think that's us wrapped up for tonight, Alan.
Yep, it's been a good stream.
Very good stream. Again, thanks to Westy Boy for screen sharing for us and allowing us to do this. We need, obviously, without people like that doing stuff, we wouldn't be able to commentate. So it is much appreciated. And I'm going to say good night to you, Mr. Allen, and see you in practice very soon.
Indeed.
And that is a good night from me as well. And we will catch you with the next stream. Hopefully, we'll get anyone up and running next week for one of the league matches. And until then, we'll see you soon and enjoy the rest of your evening. Good night.